So, like I said before, you can kill Norman and Madison early. The last opportunity to do this before the ending is right here, where you're sitting in this Ari thing, and then the massive brain hemorrhage and dies.
Well.
There is kind of a neat effect that the background gets stormier and crazier the longer you do this, in addition to him, bleeding from the eyes. And honestly, when I ran into that just completely by accident, because, again, the game freaked out on me, that was a little bit disconcerting.
Right.
And then, of course, you can let Madison either burn to death or throw her out a window.
Yeah, and you can get her killed before this point.
You can get her killed before this point, but the easiest thing for me to do is just go back to Norman's brain aneurysm and play forward. So...
I really like the fan that's on fire. The still swinging fan blades. What were you gonna say?
It's way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump.
Now, her having just said that means you can still try and jump. I'll kill myself if I jump. Oh well, here I go!
That's a stupid way of jumping out a window.
Yeah, she...
Like, did you want to make an attempt at survival?
If you're gonna throw yourself out of the third-story window, at least, like, try and lower yourself. Don't just swan dive. Oh no, I'm dead. My character was so important. Well, at least that refrigerator survived.
Yep.
So, it is entirely possible to get Ethan arrested or just fail the trials and not be able to get here. In which case, you just get this shot of the warehouse and... Seriously, he took a cab? Oh, right, that's right, he took a cab, I forgot.
Stealing a cab, the best way to travel.
Yeah, you just get this shot of the empty warehouse, and then it all fades to black, and I'm like, well, whoops. Nobody made it. Sean's dead. Good job. So,
Sean!
When you get here, you have... Like, you remember that Shelby was gonna shoot him in the back, and then Norman came out of nowhere and tackled him. And if you don't have Norman, Madison will do that instead. Right? So you would think that the natural progression of this would be that he gets shot in the back, right?
I'm gonna get down there.
This scene is actually what pisses me off most about Shelby's inexplicable ending persona change. Because I would just attribute that to incompetent writing, like, they just didn't think that once you say, oh, he's the villain, you could still make him sympathetic. I mean, he's a crazy man. He's clearly suffered a lot. He had a psychotic break at some point, and he thinks that this is the right thing to do.
There's no...
To, like...
Where's Shelby?
He'll appear in a second. We got this far before he was around. Or, no, wait, no we didn't.
No, we didn't. He was gonna shoot you before you took the...
He's there.
Okay, so they let you get Sean out.
They give you this opportunity to, resuscitate him.
Sean. My God, Sean, answer me.
But they basically just take him out of the scene.
Not yet.
Breathe.
Like, for some reason, because you do not have two other people coming, he just times his appearance differently. Like, he gives Ethan this chance to actually save Sean, instead of just murdering him for whatever reason. Which makes sense. The whole point of this exercise was to find a dad who could do this.
Don't leave me.
It might be crazy and nonsensical, but that's the point.
Sean, Don't leave me.
Mm-hmm. Still could be calling 911 in this span of time. Saying. Especially since you've had someone who shows up every time you've defeated the trial, you've finished a trial. And you're pretty sure they're watching. Might be a good idea to call someone.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean. Oh.
Let me just shove you into my chest here real quick. Yeah. Feel better?
Dad, I knew you would come and see.
Getting a little worried these past couple of minutes, though.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens,
I really love that he completely bought the idea that there was a poison that would literally kill him in an hour with no symptoms beforehand.
And I'm not dead.
Yeah.
There he is.
My father didn't lift one finger to save his son.
Who are you?
Oh, you don't know me, Ethan. Oh, but we've met before.
And that cutscene that I wasn't actually in? You remember that, right? Well, I guess you wouldn't. You were unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And I teleported myself into your memory, so it's okay.
I have been looking for a long, long time, Ethan. Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. Sacrifice himself to save his son. Oh, I searched. Oh, I searched. But they all failed. And then...
Yeah, after you threw yourself in front of a car trying to save your son.
Just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Just to find a father? Have you any idea how it feels to know you've been a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victim.
You're mad. You're completely fucking mad!
What the hell?
Go ahead, you can kill me now.
This makes sense.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You've accomplished what I wanted to see.
This makes so much sense. Like, this...
This does, like... I'm not gonna do it.
But it holds together a lot better.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna shoot him, and he's not gonna just, like, turn around and say, well, if you're not gonna kill me, I'm gonna kill you, or something absurd like that. He just says, it's over. I can die now. Thank you.
You're gonna have to face up to your nightmares on your own now.
Like, why didn't he do this before?
Yeah, this would have been a better ending.
Yeah, and then he wanders off. Just gonna go and do whatever now, but... You know, why did he try and shoot him? Why did he try and shoot him before? I don't get it. And again, like, I know it's incompetent writing, but they got it right on this one.
They really did. Like, that... This whole scene feels better.
Well, for now.
Yeah, like, it's... if we cut the scene right now, it feels like a good conclusion to the game.
Yes, like, that just made so much sense. He gives you the speech about finding him, and then he found him, and he's like, okay, now I have nothing left to live for. Congratulations, you win.
Dad, don't leave me.
I gotta push open the door if we're gonna get out of here.
I never want you to leave me alone again, Dad.
I promise I never will, Sean.
So,
I promise.
Sean, why don't you get up and go, open that door? Or go scream that you're okay.
yeah, not really sure why he can't have Sean right next to the door either.
Like,
Or,
Sean,
like,
I'm going to
open
move
the door.
this door so that...
And then grab the kid. Don't. No, don't. No, don't. Don't just stagger out. What are you doing? There he is.
No. There he is.
Oh my god.
Why don't you walk out carrying the kid?
Yeah.
Like, children make damn good meat shields.
Yeah, there's no reason to be doing this.
People generally don't shoot kids.
And of course, like, the whole point is that if the police are out here, and you have the kid, they can clearly see, oh, there's the kid.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
you know,
that...
police protocol. Hey, this man is unarmed and injured.
With his hands up.
His hands up.
Well, no.
He just had his
He's not
hands up. Like, he
facing you.
just proved that he doesn't have a weapon.
Open fire!
What the fuck? And of course, like, they go for the kill shot instead of trying to subdue the perpetrator first. If you have your sharpshooter snipers, you can hit him in the leg or something.
And the kid could clearly walk and run and talk. You could have had the kid shout to the police. You could have had the kid open the door.
Dad!
I
I
would not put him up to opening the door, but the fact they didn't just shoot him when he opened the door. Oh yeah, Jesus imagery, by the way.
Wake up.
Subtle.
But, like, you couldn't have the kid, like, standing in the open doorway as a, like...
Yeah, no, apparently you couldn't. He had to wander outside, look around for several seconds, and then turn around.
This morning when the police announced that they
Oh my
had
god,
found
Sean's
Mars
face.
alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars was found wandering in the Old Docks neighborhood.
And screaming about how the police had just shot his father.
That he managed to escape from the origami killer who had kidnapped him. The investigation is currently on hold, while child care specialists wait to interview the boy, in hopes that he can provide some new information on the origami killer.
Of this origami dog.
As to the identity of the so-called origami killer, who currently remains at large. In a related tragedy, it was learned that the investigation has cost the life of Madison Page, a young reporter covering the origami killer story. We're just getting word that the investigation into the origami killer has had a tragic outcome. Ethan Mars, father of the kidnapped boy and suspected of being the origami killer, has been killed in a police operation. Circumstances surrounding this tragedy have not yet been made public, but it is understood that Captain Leighton Perry and Lieutenant Carter Blake have both been suspended.
So,
investigation.
well, justice or something, I don't know.
Well, it's good to know that that wasn't actually police procedure. They really did just fuck it up.
So here's Sean wandering around graveyards. But oh hey, at least Grace exists again.
Come on, Sean. We've got to go now.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Other than...
Well, don't wait for that.
Journalist Madison Page was laid to rest in Charity Cross Cemetery today. Her heroic death while investigating the disappearance of Sean Mars
Really?
had a lasting impression on the whole country. College
The whole country?
united in paying tribute to this courageous journalist who sacrificed her life in the
Yeah, whatever.
I'm Brittany Sanders for ICN.
No one cares.
Oh, thank God.
It's a wrap.
great. Let's get out of here. All this hokey class made me hungry.
Oh, and as it turns out, literally nobody cared about Madison Page.
He's being buried in 2 days in some godforsaken hole in the back end of
Oh,
beyond
aren't you
near
two under
Washington.
investigation? Why are you at
I
the...
have to attend.
Why are you back in the precinct?
Protocol.
Shouldn't... Oh, whatever.
I'll pass. Jaden and I didn't see eye to eye on much.
No problem. I understand.
So...
Hey, sir, I still have his glasses. What should I do with them?
Well,
Oh,
needing
we're
them
such
again.
assholes. Fucking
whatever you
assholes, you
want.
might say. Literally, you might say that. So I said that, Norman's ending is the second best thing. This is the best thing. You know you want to.
You know you want to.
You're typing but nothing else is changing on the screen. You know you want to.
Put on the glasses. Do it, do it, do it. Why do you want to play breakout with yourself?
Yes, the ideal work environment. I love being on top of mesas.
I really prefer Mars.
Yes. Yes. And then Norman Jaden became a cyber ghost. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this game, but I would totally play a sequel where it's Norman Jaden's cyber ghost and Carter Blake solving mysteries.
None of the families of the victims ever hired you, did they, Scott? I called every last one of them. All you did was collect the evidence you'd left behind. Wipe out your past and feed on the misery of the parents whose children you'd killed. I swore on my son's grave that I would kill the man who murdered him. I'm gonna keep my word.